they playing. That's so crazy. Like, I think I'm shadow banned on YouTube too. That's what's so crazy. I didn't even do nothing. I didn't do anything. I ain't said nothing. Nothing. I ain't said nothing. I ain't even did nothing. I just said I ain't even did nothing. That's how I know y'all. I told y'all our numbers, we should be upwards of 5 million people strong already. All jokes aside. The numbers don't add up. Matter of fact, they done took like 20,000 of them. Cause now I'm at 355. So y'all done took just 20,000. I told y'all they take people from me every day. I don't even. Yeah, I'm at 355 now. We was out. We come on. They are taking people every. They take people from me every day. There's people in this community I follow like 10 times, and there's some of y'all that I know have followed me like 10 times. How do you keep getting unfollowed? How do I keep unfollowing you and I didn't do it, or y'all have to keep re-adding me? Make it make sense. Several of y'all I have followed, and I have to go back and then to say y'all not my friend. I'm like, I literally followed them in the beginning of this. Yeah, it won't let you send me messages. I know. That's what I'm telling you. I know this is a real thing. Yes, we should be over 5 million people, y'all. I'm not. We were supposed to be over 5 million people last year. Because the numbers, I used to check the numbers. There's no way we're still under 350,000. Absolutely not. Not with the numbers we do. Y'all, we was at almost half a billion hashtags by the end of the year. Half a billion? And we only got, that don't make no sense. Even if you go to Google, how it say 1.7 on my thing, on Google it says 2.1 million views. So we know it's even more than that. The numbers from here, what it show on my page online, don't even say the same thing. So it is what it is. We getting it out here. We doing it however we gonna do it. I don't even worry about it no more. I don't even get upset about it or nothing because I already know they on that BS. I already know. Just like these numbers and these numbers. Come on, y'all. I already know. People be telling me I've been looking for you for months and you would not come up. I typed in your name, your account doesn't come up. The whole nine. So TikTok, we see y'all. Maybe because I don't take advantage of any of the like so TikTok don't get to make no money off of me. Hi, little girl. I love you. Is my grandbaby asleep? Cause if she ain't, hi baby, it's Ugama. Hi Emo. Oh, she sleep. Okay. Dang it. She be tired. She be walking around the house and stuff. Getting into her mama's stuff. Love it. I'm glad I get notifications again. I kept missing your lives for a while unless someone sends it yet. For the fourth time. I told you she gonna be tired walking around. She about to get skinny. Yes. She about to get skinny. So I think I have to anyway, okay. Well, I just really got on here to see what y'all doing. I don't have nothing particular in mind to talk about. I really just wanted to see what y'all was doing. I didn't have nothing to teach or nothing. I didn't have nothing in mind. I just wanted to see what y'all was doing over here. Well, hello, Miss Hobbs. You know, I used to be want to be Vanna White when I was little. You got the name. I always wanted to be Vanna White when we was playing Wheel of Fortune because my cousins had the game. They got it for Christmas, and I never. But we called her Vanna Black at my auntie house. How's the gaming coming? It was great until so everybody said get another cord. So I came in here and I already had one, and then this message started showing up that wasn't showing up when I had the regular PS5 cord in there. So I'm going back to my PS5 cord, whatever cord came with it, because I hooked the other one up that I have, and then this message started coming up about something. I don't know. Y'all under a heat emergency in Baton Rouge. Jai, did you get your ice maker? My mama loved her when she carried you. Okay. Yep. I was trying to figure it out. Because, honey, Vanna is not a name that a lot of, so that's what it is. I knew it was something because Vanna is not, unless their name is Savannah. But just Vanna, nah, they watch Wheel of Fortune. Yes, the HDMI cord I had a different one, and it kept popping up this sign, so I got to put it back because I had a longer one that I didn't know, I forgot I had, and I put it on there, and there's this message that keeps coming up that wasn't on there. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they got Klarna and stuff. I'm doing gym by number kits. What's everyone else up to? Okay. I like those gym by number kits. I like seeing them. I haven't done them, and I don't know if I have the patience, but I do like looking at them. They be so pretty. Yeah. So, who internet been messing up? Anybody internet been crazy? Phone service been crazy? TV been blacking out and coming back? I went to the cardiologist and have to go back next week for echocardiogram. Okay. We'll be praying for you. Put some oil on your chest every day before you go to bed. Everybody's uh, internet last night. My cell phone freezes all day. Yes, ma'am. My phone and text messages. Yes, bro. No notifications. You call Spectrum about it. Australia been okay. Phone definitely been tripping. Yes. Y'all know that's a raw tactic, right? Seeing as how they got me shadow banned, we can't say certain words, but you know what raw is backwards. Remember we talked about this as to why we got walkie talkies. Did we buy walkie talkies last year? Okay. Why did we buy walkie talkies last year? Did we talk about there not being internet last year? As to why we went and got these for the kids this year? Because there will be no streaming service? And I said, if you don't want your kids to drive you crazy, you might want to go get some DVDs and stuff because the internet ain't about to be working. Hey, Steph, internet ain't about to be working. We talked about this last year. This is why we said the phones wasn't going to be working. Everybody was laughing at us when we was buying our walkie-talkies. Who remembers our video that we posted or that we talked about on May? We talked about June 4th. They talked about the internets and phones not working. You remember on May 31st? And then everybody said I was crazy when I showed the video of the man in South Africa saying the internet will not work. Phones will not work. Bodies will have to be buried within a day. Y'all remember that? That just was May 31st. How long your phone been tripping? How long your internet been tripping? Ain't we been having rolling blackouts in Chicago? Morgue was full right around June 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. They wasn't taking no more bodies. They had to be buried the same day. All of this happened after the emergency broadcast system did not alert us to what was coming. But you know what the South African president dude did? Told the people what was coming up. There will be no refrigeration, he said. And we've been saying, get shelf stable food because it's going to be blackouts and you don't want all your food to spoil. And then in May, it started being rolling blackouts throughout the United States and thousands of people was without power and all their food spoiled. What y'all think? So everything that everybody was telling us we was crazy for buying last year, when y'all was asking me what we needed to get, it's 12 months, family. They called us crazy when we said you was gonna have to scan to get in the grocery store. Well, you ain't gotta scan to get in the grocery store, but you sure can't get your groceries without scanning out. You scan, and ain't no cashiers. There's no cashiers because we're going to a cashless society. Oh, they laughed at us when we said that we wasn't gonna be able to go in the store because we ain't taking the mark. You mean the QR code that every even gas station has now? Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Save a Lot, all got you scan. Your Walmart only has two cashiers, and you in Cali. Going to the pantry Thursday. Come on, Danielle. Do y'all see it? Ours don't have any at all. Wow. Well, if there's no cash, you don't need cashiers. Cashiers are only around to handle cash. Ours in Detroit only has two also. I told y'all the guy told me that the trucks wasn't gonna be moving. Buy your stuff while the trucks are still moving, because when we go to war, they're gonna be using the gas for that. So ain't nothing gonna be moving. And now, yellow whatever, then shut down. Y'all don't think the rest of them coming next. Remember I told y'all the guy sent me to school, paid for my school, and got out of school and said, ain't nothing about to be running anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't start that trucking company. And it ain't even been 2 years. My granddaughter went to Walmart, said they wouldn't accept cash or her debit card. Pay one. Wow. Well, of course it is. Ja, with South Carolina in the electrical boxes, the tankers falling in our water, and now telecommunications. Those are all acts of raw. Those are all acts of raw. Are they not, Tom? We got an Army vet in here. Communication, water, and cutting off all your resources. Ain't that how you siege an enemy or infiltrate an enemy's territory? First thing to knock out is communication. Second thing is knock out supply. I keep trying to tell y'all. Other countries are telling their people to get ready. America don't give a damn about us. Let me go get my phone. Oh, maybe I could do. Can I do it on here? Let me see. I might be able to do it on here. Let's see. Yep. Let's look.
In the next 2 weeks, we've been warned. There's going to be darkness. We're almost at a point of great collapse. It's a reality that South Africans must know that we're heading to darkness, and ANC politicians are continuing business as usual, as if we are not in a crisis. We are in a deep, deep, deep crisis. Cell phone networks will not work. Water, even if we have it, we won't receive it because it needs electricity. Nothing is going to function. We're heading for a disaster, worse than what COVID was. No one will go to work. The dead will have to be buried the same day because there will not be fridges to keep.
I'm getting new neighbors, so it's probably going to be loud. They about to be moving, I think. Oh, yes. Please don't let them have kids. Is that not what's happening right now? They not putting it on the news, but how many? Okay, do me a favor. Everybody that raised their hand and said they phony internet been tripping, can you tell us where you at? Like what state? You don't have to tell us the city. Tell me what state you in, and tell me where. Just don't tell me the city. Just tell me the state and tell me yes, like my phone tripping. Okay, California, West Virginia, Baltimore, Maryland, Alabama, Ohio, West Virginia, Texas, Michigan, Arizona, Hawaii. Is that what? Georgia, Texas, Ohio, Texas, Michigan, and the Red Cross and FEMA are holding back the donations. Texas, Wisconsin, Louisiana, Indiana, Georgia. Taji, I did not know you was in Indiana, Virginia, Mississippi, New York, Cali, Illinois, Alabama. Okay. So this man said May 31st. And since May, NC, they hit my Wi-Fi box and made us get another one. Yep. They made us update some stuff. Yep, South Carolina, London. Come on, Baltimore, the UK. Okay, see, right here. That's two people in the UK right there. Are y'all getting it? Worldwide. Kansas. Okay, Virginia. Come on. So how is it that this is not on the news? Yes, a few weeks back in Australia, they said someone hit our main breaker and the lights were off for 3 days. Come on. That's been happening everywhere. Preparing for battle. Yep. They cut a lot of people off food stamps here and in Alabama too. Cut off or cut down. Come on, and food is 3 times the price. Food 3 times the price or 4 times the price. Bread used to be the most expensive bread used to be $3. Now a regular loaf is 6. So I want to be that. Take it to the news. Listen. Amazon have solar light bulbs for $16. Originally $191. Come on now. Hold on. About to be 20 times the price. Yep. You already know. Mine just went from 945 to 354. Are you serious? Georgia cutting their EBT. I told y'all last year they was about to cut them food stamps. Damn it, they do have children. I just heard the kids. Damn. You are not gonna want to go outside. They cut me off last month and I'm in Texas. Yes, food prices here in the UK going up through the roof. Petrol as well. Family, if you new here, if you do get food stamps still, you might have to budget 1 month. You need to start getting as much shelf stable food. They not selling this no more. Where you at? Wow. Everyone is getting EBT cut, especially the elderly. Wow. Heat index in Georgia is 111. In my city, I don't get food stamps, but I go to the pantry every month. Mm-mm. But this is what y'all need to get. Y'all need to get shelf stable food, y'all. You need to make sure you have as much canned goods, dried goods, dried milk, dried vegetables. Now y'all see why they had trail mix. Because you can hydrate that fruit and make some kind of bread, like an apple bread or a blueberry bread or something. You need to have oil, salt, 50 pounds of salt, 50 pounds of flour. Really, if you got a large family, you need about 100 pounds of flour, 100 pounds of cornmeal. Okay? You can learn to can your own food, but if people don't have time for that, here we go. Because folks was getting a lot of stamps. So I was telling them, because you can spend stamps on Amazon to get a lot of this stuff. So if they don't have the time, you know, Jay, listen. What happened? I've been at work and don't watch the news. Ain't nothing in particular, just what everything we already been talking about is happening. Everybody told us we was crazy last year for buying shelf stable meat and vegetables and all of that. And then this year everybody's food was spoiling because it wasn't no power. I said, y'all, it ain't gonna be no electricity. If they hit this power, all the food, I said, please do not stock your freezers, stock your pantries before next year. And then this summer, all around, my cousin was one of them. She had a deep freezer and a refrigerator. I know people have 2 refrigerators and they, what's the name? The folks in Hawaii are saying, yeah, we know it was. Y'all don't remember when they was over there? You can get right from California to Hawaii, right? Ain't that how you do that? You go just right from California to Hawaii. Wasn't the enemy tanker up there last summer this time? It was on that coast. It was one on Florida's coast, and it was one up there. Yes or no? Right? It was two of them. It was one on Florida, and one on over there by Cali, or up in that area. And now the area by Cali is burning. Wasn't it some fires down on the coast? No, you don't need a deep freezer, Ulima. Unless you about to start drying that meat, that's not what you need, mama. Because if they hit the power, all your food gonna spoil. You need dried goods. You need cabinet steady. No, no, no. Don't fill your deep freezer. Don't fill your deep freezer up. Because if they hit the power and you don't have enough energy, then everything you have is gonna spoil. You can get it, but you want to be stocking your yes, no, mama. Cabinet stable food, cabinet stable meats, vegetables, canned goods, all of that stuff. No, we not loading up on the fridge no more. We can't trust them. Only shelf stable food. I mean, buy food for your house. Don't get me wrong, and you can whatever. But what you need to be focusing on is making sure that if you don't have no refrigeration at all, that you got vegetables. Cause we got our propane stoves. I mean, we got our butane stoves and our solar stoves. So I can take my GoSun, put 4 or 5 of those little chunks in there, go get some of my dehydrated vegetables, put that in there. I got a little seasoning. Auntie sent me a big old thing of seasoning. Put that in there and put it out in the sun and put some pasta in there if I need to, and all of that's gonna cook in like a soup, and I'm gonna pour it in my bowl. Or we have our small little tea kettles that we bought, the collapsible tea kettles. I can plug that into my generator, put all that food in there, boil that water, pour it over there, put a thing over, and wait to eat it. And I don't have to be trying to worry about taking my food outside to try to put it in the snow for somebody to come find it because I'm trying to keep it cold. I don't got to do none of that. It's already, and I don't want to be outside anyway. Because I'm at this time, you're going to want to have to not go outside for anything. You're not going to want to be in the chaos. I promise you, you're not. You're going to want to have everything so that you can protect what you have. Yeah, my grandma arms is coming in real good. Thank you, Lord. And he is. But give me some. So ready for that. My grandson, they running around too. They get over here. Okay. It's got to hang out the top part because they had that little thing right there. So you see it. It's got to hang out of there. Grandma, come on. Yes, honey. I'm Sue Gamma. Sue Gamma. Got my Asian bun and everything. No, I'm just. You said God knew I need to work remotely. I'm done with outside, baby. I've been done with outside for about really since '09. I really been done with outside. That's when the Lord set me down. But honey, listen, they coming in real good and strong. But anyway, so that's the thing, family. Get your stuff. They closed a water plant here in Missouri, talking about they don't know if they gonna open it back up because they can't get the something chloride something levels to come back up, and they buying 7 million to 8 million gallons of water a day from St. Louis. What? What? Y'all don't got y'all. What? You know what I mean? People is in that county. So y'all buying water from St. Louis. 7 to 8 million gallons of water a day. This county is by same as they did in Mississippi. Do y'all remember I told y'all the maintenance man was just in here and he was telling me that all the water in pretty much the county that I live in is bad? He said, "Oh yes, I'll tank it." And the lady in my apartment, she said, I said, "Yeah, that's why that filter is there." Who was okay? Be honest. Who might have been a little skeptical when y'all came last year? GFS, Walmart, you could order that kind of stuff off any like restaurant place. They be having it, and then you can just go and get food grade 5 gallon buckets and fill them up. You always believe. Oh, Tinka, thank you. Yep, you probably can get them on Amazon too. Yep. So no. I'm just saying who. Okay, but what I mean by that is maybe you didn't believe it, but now to see it, I was like, who is this crazy lady? I knew you was gonna tell the truth. I already knew. Not that y'all didn't, but I already knew Queen was gonna have something crazy. How did I know? I don't know if I believed you or not. Let me see what she's talking about, because I don't know. I just knew it was gonna be you. What's blowing my mind is no one believes that aliens or demons are from the Bible. Yeah, they be tripping. Me, I got 25 empty gallon buckets for my sister that work in Kroger. Come on now. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Try the international stores. They stock up for people. Ooh, Jen, bet. You sure ain't lying. They sure do. The international markets. Because they be, you sure ain't lying, girl. You sure said it. They show, the international markets. Sure do. And they be having those big blue because it was an African store in Indy, right on Georgetown. They used to always have them big blue buckets, and I never knew what they was for. And one of my friends told me that's what they ship stuff back to. They pack them, and then tape them up real good and ship them back. Hold on. Oh shoot! I forgot the people was moving. What is that noise? My president's selling those blue barrels now. I live in that store now. Okay. You send them to Haiti? Wow. See? See? This is why it's good when we all get together. My family still thinks I'm crazy and I'm prepared. I started what? Come on, Leanne. They ain't gonna think you crazy when your house smell like food and they be walking by trying to see why you got lights and nobody else on the street do. Jess already experienced it. The lights was out where she was at, and everybody was trying to figure out how she was the only one on the street. Her kids running through there watching TV, warming up snacks and stuff, drinking clean water. And everybody wanted to know. Storm here in Georgia, lights out for 2 days. We was chilling. Come on, classy lady. Come on. What? You said the lights out. Yes, they. We didn't even know the lights was out. Well, how y'all been cooking? We ain't been grilling. Well, how y'all been cooking? I said we ain't been grilling. Cause if the power out and you got an electric stove, how you gonna cook? You can't use the microwave. Eating good too. Come on. Come and Woods. And Woods. Love mine. I wish my solar box was working. It quit after the first use. Well, you gotta send it back, girl. It's got a year warranty on it. Did you throw your stuff away? You said close your curtains. This guys is none of their business. Christine said, close your blinds. They don't even need to know. Get your blackout curtains. You said the lights is out. Oh, I didn't know. Oh. You said how we got the lights on and the power is out, huh? And that's why they making everything electric. You know it. Curtains also on Amazon. Listen here. We ready, ain't we? We got our water filtration. We got our wool blankets. We got our wood burning stoves, our solar stoves, our propane stoves, our butane stoves, fire starters, trenching tools just in case we need to dig a hole and cook in the ground. We got tents, portable toilets. We got rechargeable water filters. What you need? What you said? What you said? What you need? What you need? Hmm. You said what? We got so much stuff. I don't even remember what all is up there. Like, oh, I forgot about it. Yeah, we do got that, don't we? Listen, we got lava. Thank you. Thank you. We got lava. We got lava rocks. We got terracotta pots to make radiator heaters. We got all kinds of stuff, don't we? Seeds, right. We got our little portable what you call it to start our plants. We got blood stop. Come on, stop bleed stuff. We got our stents just in case somebody break their leg. We got our Dr. Bronner 17 and 50,001 soap that we can wash clothes, wash our hair, wash our everything down with, just in case it ain't no soap in the store. We got activities for the kids so they don't drive us crazy and they can be quiet. We got it all. Well, we don't have everything, but we got tents. We got what you call them? What you call them things? Dang it, I can't think of it. Hammocks. We got mortar and pestles. Come on. You said we ain't got no blender. We ain't worried about that. You said you ain't got no blender. You said you don't got a manual coffee grind. You said you had to bang your coffee beans up on the rocks, and now it ain't no more. And you had to pour your hot water down on the on the rock to get it. You said, "How am I making my coffee?" Well, I got a grinder, a coffee grinder. I got a herb grinder. You said, "Can you use it?" No. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. These are all the things that the crazy people bought while life was good. While y'all was buying and going on them expensive trips and stuff. We didn't even celebrate the holidays. We just went on and packed the storehouses. Because the Lord told us the war is coming, so we was just gonna go on and get ready. Now you are seeming to be one of the five foolish virgins, I'm thinking. Yep, we got our ice makers. See, the Bible talks about the five wise and the five foolish. And we about to see who is who right about now. Let's turn the you hear the beat in your speakers. Boom, boom, boom. It's oh, let me stop. I'm saving my oil. Come on. Amen. Count me in on the crazy tail list. Come on, Sarah. We got our straight jackets and ready to go. Remember, folks was like, y'all should not listen to her. This lady is a false prophet. You're not going to be able to eat from nature, honey. If they dropping bombs outside, it ain't going to be safe than that. We're not going to be able to go outside. We're going to have inside. Y'all seen the diseased animal. I need more stuff, but I'm glad I started better something than nothing. Come on, baby. And as long as you have that, you will be all right. Think about your friends that are your age that is thinking about going and all they want to do is spend their money on Shein. You think that when the lights go out, ain't nobody going to be able to see them? We got gas masks. We do. We do. For us and our children. Living life while I can and stocking up. Okay. Just picked up a 50-pound bag of oats yesterday. My friend called me crazy. I'll be crazy and fed. Come on, baby. They going to be crazy and hungry and cold. Where do you get tents and toilets? On Amazon. Rice, pasta, beans, get ready. Come on, my money is split between books and gear. Come on, because what you gonna do with your mind? Cabin fever, because you ain't got nothing to do. Yes, I chilled out, but I got all my stuff and getting more. Come on. Come on. Coloring books, everything. Y'all cannot tell me that if we had to be in the house for a year, that you ain't better off than you was in the 2020 edition of it all. Indoor gardening, get with me for your microgen. Yep. Harvest Moon has micro green kits too. She sent me one. I haven't started it because I haven't had time, and it's a lot of work that I got to get into it. So I'm probably gonna do it over the summertime. We have our survival books, don't we? We got our books to tell us how to dig a well, make a wheel, build a fire, build a tent, make a mud oven, don't we? Hammocks. Compasses. I just took it out of here. We even got radiation meters. Don't we? Maps. Come on. Come on. Now listen to me and started stacking. His wife cooked and gave away. I'm a truck driver and don't need a toilet. That part. Come on. Yes, thanks so much. Your supply is still stacking. I'm ready. You welcome, baby girl. Hey, Madonna. Listen. Listen. We got solar powered flashlights. Yeah. And we do. Who's excited about all the stuff you have? For real. We do got rechargeable lighters. Mine in the bathroom right now. As a matter of fact, I used it earlier. So with that, we can always start a fire. We ain't gonna freeze. You said it's funny you mentioned that right when I was thinking about checking my stash. Listen. Listen. But we not gonna have to go outside. If we had to be locked in for a year like they did the people in China and different places where they put that tape on the door and they couldn't go outside. If you got fuel you can eat. Come on. You cannot tell me y'all not happy. When my boyfriend first met me, he thought I was crazy, but now he added to my stockpile. Come on, baby. Hey, nephew. See, that's the kind of baby. Let me add to you. But you wasn't even here for the song, but you just played right on into the interlude we had. Literally, the song I was playing is "Let Me Add to You." That's what I'm talking about. She said when her boyfriend met her, he thought he was crazy. She was crazy. Now he added to the stockpile. Come on, that's a smart man. He matching that energy. Come on, Miss Beasley. That's what I'm talking. What, Mr. Circle? If you don't hurry up and come on, I already got most of the stuff. You just need the truck. Shoot, with the camper on the back. You need the haul thing. The hell. Whew, I'm getting everything. Come on. I feel that. Shoot. For 3 females, we have enough supplies to last at least 6 months now. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. And just think, when these type things happen, you're not eating like you eat right now. Do you understand? You're not eating these healthy portions that we waste and throw away. Then you literally only cooking enough to take the edge off. Because you don't know when you're gonna get more. You got a mini washing machine? We actually just purchased one of those for a family. We actually just purchased one of those for a family. We just did that. That's what I tell y'all. We be doing a lot of stuff It'll be there on the 18th. The little portable ones, we just purchased one for a family. We did. And they have a lot of children and no washer and dryer. So we actually just on the 18th it'll be delivered. Oh yes, I told y'all we be doing all kind of stuff y'all don't know about. Mm-hmm. Yep. And do. Yep. Make sure you learn how to make washing powder. We got some. We bought like gallons of Dr. Bronner's. You know, you can use that as you can clean with it, shampoo, wash your clothes. It got like 101 uses. So we bought the Castile soap. Yeah, we bought that. Gallons if you can, as much of it as you can, and then you can add your essential oils for whatever you need to use it for. Yes, you used to be preparing for a blackout. That's what we've been doing. Yeah, that's what we doing. Cause them kids gonna drive y'all crazy if their devices don't work. So that's why you need a little portable solar panel like this for each one of them. They got different kinds, so they can plug up their little device in here, and the solar panel can stay in their room, and you get your DVDs so they can watch it. Because even if it's not an EMP, they can still hit the power and just not the electrical grid just be down. Do I have a list? Yes and no. So we have something on the Amazon store, but I actually have 2 videos on YouTube. I have 2 videos on YouTube, Survival and Survival 2.0. So go to Circuitrova 22 on YouTube and type in Survival and Survivor 2.0. And those 2 videos they show you. I go through, I have brought all our stuff in here. We went through everything that I feel. Now, I'm not a survivalist, but I just think about, well, technically I am because I've been a single mama. So I am a survivalist, as a matter of fact. And we just trying to get the main things to where, like, if we have to stay in the house for a year and the world is different, all the stuff that you be seeing people like on I Am Legend that he was looking for, or the zombie movies that they be looking for, like trying to keep warm, lights, that type thing. We're trying to purchase all of that stuff. Okay? We purchased all the stuff that you would need in an emergency. How to dig a hole or break, cut wood. We got axes and our trenching tools that we have. We have fire starters. We have compasses. All of these things. Because you never know. If you have to bust a window, most people don't think about it. I ain't got nothing really to bust no window. Or if you have to dig a hole, how many people really got a good shovel that can dig into ice if you need to dig a hole outside? Most people don't. If they ain't got a lighter, they don't have a fire starter. And if it ain't no butane fuel, how you gonna start a fire? If there's no electricity for a month, how do you warm your house? If your water heater, how do you heat water if there's no electricity and you only have an electric stove and there's no microwave? There's no. You said this is on my YouTube? Yes. Just you can go to Google and type in Circuitrova Survival 2.0 YouTube videos, whatever, and it'll come up. It's like August 15th and then around December something. Either August or September, somewhere around there. Last year, the first one, the second one was around like December or something. It's some cheaper fire starters than that. And then we even have our fire starter wood blocks that we bought, the little bitty ones that we could break up. We got the flint. We got more than one different kind of fire starter, even at that. Hey. Get those burners too that we put under aluminum pans. Okay. Rechargeable, yeah. So we are getting our things prepared. We don't know what's coming, but we kind of know what's coming. And so we're preparing for the worst because that's what God said it was gonna be. He said the earth ain't seen nothing like what's about to pop off here. So there's that. But we ready either way. Come on, classy lady. I know you have a good feeling in your stomach when you go and you look at your survival stuff and you get on the news and you see and you can see your phone tripping and your internet tripping and the lights being out just all of a sudden and then food going bad. I know or on the news that the water ain't good or this, all these things. These are all things that we talked about every single day, really like in the last year, for sure. And everybody thought we was crazy. Y'all families quit talking to y'all husbands and wives, separated. But I know, like I'm telling y'all, my ex, when I saw him back in October, he said to me, really, I should have some of that survival stuff. No, you shouldn't because you didn't want to spend no money on it. No, you shouldn't. Because you didn't want to take me to the store to get it. You didn't want to. No, it would have been different had you have did like Mariah's boyfriend and been putting in on it. And you know how I know you weren't worried about it? Because when you left, you didn't even think about taking it. That wasn't on your mind. You took the stuff that you thought was valuable to you, and I was happy that you left the stuff that was valuable to me. And now he like, oh, I need to move your meat, lose your seat, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. You told me I was doing too much during 2020 and 2021. I was doing too much and I was preparing for that. Ain't now you killing my mood. Well, now you don't have none of that stuff. You don't have anything. Gas mask, nothing. Where you gonna need gas mask for? Have you been to Chicago? Yep, you used to go to Chicago almost every day, sir. Drive them routes up there. And didn't they have a thing in Chicago and New York where you couldn't go outside without a mask on because the air quality was horrible? It's a rechargeable light bulb that you need to have in your house, and you can plug them in this. And if there's an outage, if you have these in most of the light rooms in your house, at least one in a lamp or something, when the lights go out, if there's a power outage, you'll wake up and your lights will be on. Because as soon as the power goes out, these click on. You don't gotta walk around in the dark trying to find no flashlights. You have one in every room and a ceiling fan. Thank you, baby girl Black. I've been trying to tell people you need one in the lamp, the closet, something so it's charging. Put them in the closet. At least you know it's gonna be charging. So when you wake up, it's a light on somewhere in the hallway, something. That way you don't gotta wake up fumbling around in the dark. A rechargeable light bulb. They have them on Amazon. And I want to see something because they said, touch it. Oh! It works! Oh my God, I just saw this on the thing. I said, nah. They said touch the coil and touch the top, and the damn thing will come on, and it's running off the electricity in my body. Look at it. They said if you touch the coils and touch the top, I am a light to the world. That's crazy because here go the knob right here. I'm a light to the world for real. I am a light to the world. Oh, shoot. You seen it? Oh, shit. They done messed up. Oh, my God. Lord, why do you let me find out stuff like this? I'm going to scare the hell out of nigga. Just come out the room and have on like my... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, they done messed up. Like on Nemo when they be chanting in the fish pond. Shark bait. Are you ready for your initiation? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Why do you let me learn? Lord, you didn't. This kind of stuff right here. And I wonder if I get more excited if it puts more electricity, if I'm sad, like, or is it a lower light? Like, you know, if you don't like it, that's fine. My God, my dad made me like this. You don't have to like me. You do not have to like it, but I can light up a damn light bulb, baby. Listen, I do not care what you say. Me. Just me. Just me. Just me. Like, what? You said you were running around in the dark world. Oh, baby, I'm the light. Like, I am the light to the world. Not me. God is, Jesus is the light to the world. But you know, I'm one of his kids. So I guess I got my daddy's characteristics. I can light the world, baby. Look, Jesus. He said you're gonna be a light in a dark world. Amen. Amen. And yes. Let me see. Let me stop, God. That's cool. Shoot. They done messed up. I just gotta think. I'm gonna go outside tonight and sit on the balcony and just turn the light on and then turn it off and then turn it on and turn it off. It's like the kids that keep playing with the new light so they can see it. Yeah. And yes. I ain't even got my nails on. Look like, yep, and I am. Mm-hmm. That's why these kids love their TT. You heard what they said. That she ain't nothing but a big kid. The kids call me a big kid. Yeah, Auntie ain't nothing but a big kid. And that's why they love it here. Because y'all stiff. Mm-hmm. Y'all is stiff. Oh, Lord. They come chill with their auntie because we kicks it over here. And do. How was the game? It's great. I'm about to go play it here in a minute. I was playing Street Fighter though. We was doing our battles. I think he got 2 KOs and I got 1. I think. Where did I buy it? Oh, that's scary. That's my daughter's nickname. How did you get that name, Wuda? That's my daughter's nickname, Wuda. We used to call her Woulda, Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda. Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda. I got it on Amazon. You know my baby name. I don't know nobody else named Woulda. And you got my baby's name. Hey, Teach. Then stole my baby's name. Auntie it. Woulda. That's her name, Woulda. And I used to say, come here, Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And she was Woulda until she still might be Woulda, depending on what happens. Oh, the light. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I thought you were talking about my daughter. Just rechargeable light. Rechargeable light bulb. Got my baby name. You was thinking about Noah's eyes with those lights. Yep, because he was the first lighthouse. That's good, Tom. It makes me happy that y'all remember these stories. Y'all know that, right? Hey, Shonda. It makes me very, very happy that y'all remember y'all stories. Can I ask y'all a question? Who still go to church and you be sitting through your the messages like somebody is taking their hands down the like the chalkboard. Sometimes when they be talking, you be flinching like, oh my God, no, you not lying to these people. Oh, why is you doing that? Oh, that's not the truth. Oh, no, you didn't up in the pulpit. Let me go. Let me get on up. It's time for me to get. This is not. It'd be hard for you to sit. Oh, no, Tom, don't do that. We know you can't. I'm talking to the people that still go. When they take the books, all we have is a story to remember. I hope I'm down in the hole somewhere and not dead, just hidden with my books. I stopped going. I can't take it no more. I just said the same thing. Listen here. I just be wanting to know because once I started reading these books, when I went back to church, it was hard. It was hard to just stay right there. Yeah, and then Mariah, you know how he do. She said, "Not Uncle Tom trying to put his 2 cents in. That don't you don't count. You ain't been to church. Only the people." Especially when they yelling and shouting and you can't understand. Like, what's the rest of the message about, sir? Yeah, Tony, you can't talk about church people. You ain't been, so didn't know. Like, how can I was raised in church and went to church up until about 10 years ago. So I ain't been really a lot now, but went back kicking and screaming, but God's purpose, not mine. Okay. Mm-hmm. You said what? I know, Tom. I've been wanting to scream and tell these people the truth. It'd be hard. I know it'd be hard. Should it sound like that when somebody trying to explain to me the book I'm reading? They not right. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh, telling you why not to. I used to church hop to find the right one, and still came up short. Come on, Rosalind. I know a whole bunch of church hoppers. Ain't that crazy? And the word be right in your face the whole time. We think it's in the building. Well, ain't none of us been in. Well, some of us been in the same building, but we don't worship in the same place. Well, technically we do, but y'all know what I mean. Tell me you're not getting, and I'm not saying like, oh, don't go to church. I'm saying make sure the Bible you lining up when it's saying all by getting understanding because you're going, but do you understand what the word is saying? Do you even understand how to apply whatever it is to your life? You see what I'm saying? What is he or she up there yelling about that's gonna change your life? My friend wanted me to go to church, and I'm like, dang, you can go and visit. Cousin, I'm PK, and they always tell me my books are wrong, and I need to be careful. And then you know what you should read to them when they say that? Hosea 4 and 6 in the easy read version. Ask them what that means. And replace priests with pastors. Because we don't call them priests, we call them pastors. See, that's how you hit them with. You got to hit them right on back with it. It ain't about battling. But let me show you something. So who is the pastors that they talking about that didn't want to learn and God rejected them to be their pastors? Why y'all telling me not to get more information and God told me to seek him and go deeper and higher in the word? So who facilitated this lie? Hosea 4 and 6. God talks about how he rejected those pastors because they won't learn outside of what they've been taught. You're welcome. You just read the whole chapter of Hosea, but read it in the easy read version or the NIV, and wherever it says priest, put pastor right there. Stanley, yes, my mom listens to Geno Jennings, whatever. She was talking about him yesterday. He don't believe in women preachers though, so that's crazy. But amen. You take, like my mama say, you take the meat and spit out the bones. Mm-hmm. And listen, I'm not against church. I'm not against church at all. I'm not against church. I'm against churches that pimp people for their money and don't give them nothing for their soul. You see what I'm saying? I'm against you taking folks' money and giving them this McDonald's preaching that ain't got no substance, no goodness, and they about to be on the toilet and it's gonna run right through them. Ain't helping them. They gonna be right back hungry. He already know about the books. He know about the lost books of the Bible. Now, whether he study them and read them, it's a lot of. Listen, let me tell y'all this, okay? Listen to me. The scripture where it talks about the harvest is ready, but the laborers are few. I came out here with my reaping thing. I'm harvesting right now. It's a lot of people that want God, they don't want religion. And they're teaching you that if you don't want their religion, then you don't want God. And that's not the truth. The sickle, right? Do you understand? They telling you that if you don't want our rules for our organization, you don't want God. That's not the same thing. No, I want God. I don't want this BS in here. All these laws that don't have nothing to do. Before I can even get to God, y'all running down y'all church bylaws to me. Well, why didn't I get God law first? Y'all so worried about y'all organization's rules that y'all ain't teaching God's rules. And God talks about that, following man's rules over his rules. We don't wear red on Sunday. I'm going to wear red any day I want to because God made the color red, scarlet, crazy. He made purple. He made green, yellow, all them colors that y'all swearing up and down we ain't, but you'll go buy a car that color. A cherry red something so you can stunt going to church. But you can't. More people is going to see you in that red shiny car than they is in a red suit on Sunday. God don't talk to you about being a whatever with your car. Because church people always have the finest of rides and the biggest of hats and all of this. God don't talk to you about all of that pompous stuff y'all do that don't have nothing to do with him, because he came dressed like the people y'all be trying to make sit in the back of the church. The Pharisees and the Sadducees is the ones that was all dolled up and had all of the bells and whistles and charms and this and that on their clothes and they crosses everywhere. Hey, Mr. Meach. So which one are you? Are you going to church because it's religion is just something you do repetitively. So are you going to church because you're going there to meet God? Okay. In the version of the Bible that we have, yes. But also in the version of the Bible that we have, it doesn't list the daughters of Adam and Eve, and we know they had them. And how can they say that women aren't supposed to minister when Mary Magdalene ministered to Jesus, not a man? Oh, girl, Deborah, the prophetess, she was ministering to the nation. There's a whole bunch of women in there that was ministering, and the men, they was running the armies and ministering. So where'd that come from? They took them books out. You ever read Paul and Thecla? She went on to minister too. She was one of the first women martyrs. Huldah was a prophetess. Come on. Ooh, design. What you saying, Karen? A cool design queen. Come on. It says religion is knowing the preacher, and relationship is spending time and knowing God. Come on. You more worried about if the pastor know you at church than if your heart is right with God. You more worried about mother making sure she see you on the second row than how you had your legs thrown behind the head last night. We're not gonna talk about it. Why you fake shouting in the church, asking God to forgive you. And was. Come on. You stepped on some toes there. Oh, oh, oh. You went for a swim before you got to church, sir? Waterfalls in a pool that is not yours. That's supposed to be locked up. You said cover your toes and throat. We got incoming. Oh, we not gonna talk about it. Or how you drove past the homeless person on your way to church eating a sandwich, and they had a sign up saying they was hungry, and they there every Sunday, and you never ever ever think to get 2 sandwiches so you can hand them a hot sandwich on your way to the house of the Lord. How many of the poor people at your church you didn't took out for dinner when everybody going to eat? And you go right on by them, and you know they standing there and they want to go, but you just worried about getting your seat close to the pastor and telling pastor you're going to pay for his dinner, and pastor got money. Why the sister with the 4 kids, why y'all all can't get together and let her go with y'all? Why y'all don't pay her way to the convention? Instead of staying in the suite, why y'all didn't let the sister that never gets to go, why y'all didn't spring for her a ticket so she could hear the word too? Oh, because when they buy the pastor's dinner and you see them sitting and they try to leave early because they ain't got money to buy $75 plates, why you didn't give them one? You didn't donate no place for somebody that might not get none. You didn't tell them, hey, I'm gonna buy 4 plates for a family. If somebody don't have nothing, I'm gonna sponsor 4 people in the church so they can eat at the banquet too. No, you're not worried about that. Just as long as you got your seat close to the. You said you want to make me cry. Oh, this is real though. That's why I don't care how saved you is. If I can watch you ride past the poor, but you trying to tell me about how close you are to God, lies. I patrolled in the hood, and where the pastor pulls up in a $90,000 Jaguar, and everybody around there hungry. Kids stealing from the store right next to the church. Listen, I already know, Michi. I already know. That's why I say folks can't tell me nothing. The sanctified ones that I always gotta move their whole body when they say they saved, they don't fool me. Cause them the same people that'll ride past a homeless person and say they need to get up and work. Until they get sick, and then they asking for mercy from the Lord. Now you want somebody to have mercy on you because you can't work. Now you need somebody to buy your dinner at church and everybody leave you out. But you didn't think about all them years you sat in that pew and looked over at that lady and saw she didn't have nice shoes or saw she didn't have a nice suit for the convention or whatever it was. You didn't think about her. You thought about getting you some stuff. 3 different outfits for the day instead of one and getting her something. That's his reward. Michi. Now you see why them pastors was coming for my head. I said, listen, we is about to get his money where it go. And we do. And we do. As a matter of fact, if we was going to call this a congregation, our congregation quit giving me money because they know I was going to give it away. And I'm not talking about Taguchi or Fendi or Dior or Balmain or Balenciaga. Not those people. Y'all don't even know. I felt so guilty the other day telling you about that PF. Like, I'm excited, but then I had the remorse of, this is like 8 cents of books. This is like 8 cents of books, circa. I can do it. I can do it. I can do this. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. It's okay. I can do it. I can do it. But y'all don't know how many times I done put stuff in the car and was like, that's not a necessity. Even though it might have been something that I wanted, it's not a necessity. And I'm not tapping there trying to tap dance on nobody's feet. I'm just saying you better check and make sure your intentions is right. Because I know people that go to church every day and they nasty. They don't care about the homeless. They don't care about nobody that have less than them, and they ain't giving you nothing. But they saved. You can't be stingy and saved. Because one of the first things God tell you is take care of the people around you. Take care of the poor, the widows, the prisoners, the people. Yeah, my baby didn't start a prison ministry. I never saw that coming. One of her friends is in the lockup, and not only did she send him something, he was telling her about his bunkie that don't have no family, that don't have nobody to send him nothing. And my baby took her own money and sent his bunkie something, and the bunkie was dang near in tears. Because he don't never get no money for commissary. So deodorant and stuff that he needs, he can't even get it. So y'all know what I did. Send some money for the prison ministry. What you just said. You said the young man don't be having nothing. That means he gonna have to be turning tricks in that place and doing things that he don't need to do to get what he needs. Put himself in some positions, and we don't do that around here. Taji, I can ask. You want me to ask her? Do you want me I can ask her. It's a daughter. I can you want me to ask her? I ask her and I'll let y'all know. She ain't at work today. I'm about to go get my phone. She might be asleep. But today her day off. It made me. Are you asleep? Okay. I'm live. So your internet aunties and uncles want to know if they can send you money so you can send more money to other prisoners. And they can hear you right now. So they said, can they send you money to give to other people that might not have money to put on their books?
Yeah, I'll have to talk to my friend, have him tell me some, or if he knows of some people.
Okay. All right. Okay. So do you want me to give them your Cash App?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to say thank you to the people?
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Y'all heard it?
Believe it or not, not everybody that gets locked up is in, not everybody is in there. Some people in there have learned their lesson. I'll say that. And actually want to better their lives, and don't plan on actually going back. So a little bit in there goes a long way, and it could be as small as $2. Like, they appreciate anything. Honestly.
I love you.
Thanks, y'all. I love you too.
Okay. I'm going to give it out.
Okay.
Bye. Her Cash App is. Give me a second here. It is. It's not on this one, I don't think. It's on my. Oh, it is. Let me see. It's Ellie the Real. ELLIE. ELLIE the Real. Y'all see it? Yeah, Ellie the Real. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate that. Cause she called me and she was like, "Mom, and people don't be having." And my baby, she'll give her. She like her mama. She'll take her whole check and give it away. If somebody need it, and she'll go without. Like I love. Yes, it makes me excited. I love them. All my kids like that. My other daughter was about to let her friend move in. She was like, "Well, her and her kids gonna have to be on the couch." Because we've been in some situations, y'all. And I told them, you do not look down on people. No, she don't need anything. She doesn't need anything, but she basically started her prison ministry and she took her money that she worked for and she had sent one of her friends some money. Well, he was talking about his bunkie that didn't have like no family. He didn't even have money to like buy deodorant or nothing. And so she sent him money. And when I found out she did, I sent her some money to send to the guy so that he can have, so he not in there. Look, I know how jail go. You ain't got it, you gonna have to come up with it. You gonna have to do some strange things for some change. And these babies are like 17, 18, 19, 20. They not hardened criminals. My son is in jail right now in his first time being in there ever in trouble, and they put him in for 6 months. This baby got like 5 years, and he didn't even. He was just like in the car with the people, and he was a good boy. But this is why, listen, and this is why I say, I used to tell my kids, don't just be hopping in the car with nobody. Know who they know, because it could cost you your life just riding with somebody. And that's basically what I'm guessing what happened with this baby. So, and I think he is mama's only child or something like that, or he don't really, I don't really know, but right, right. I seen that too. I seen that, freedom fighters. I seen that. Yep. So thank you, y'all. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all helping her because it broke. I said, girl, why you didn't say something? She said, Mom, it's okay. I said, don't do that no more. If you need, let me know. Cause she help a lot of people. She takes care of a lot of people. She like at her job, when people come in and they don't have enough money, she just takes her money. Like she keeps her ties money. And so if families come in, she was like, Mom, I just give them extra food. Like you can look and tell who's like spending all that. My baby will. She keeps her ties money to give to people in her store that can't afford like their food. You see a yellow E? No, it should be her face. Oh, it might be a yellow E because that's my picture on her. I don't know how that works. I don't know what it'll say on your thing. That's what I see on mine, Tom. Probably because she's in my contacts because that's her contact picture for me. But it's Ellie the real, ELLIE the real. That's it. Yeah. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Her friends is gonna be so excited. And you never know. See, what that boy did, helping the other guy. When you pay stuff forward, people just start paying it forward. Okay, y'all. It's a yellow E. It's a yellow E for y'all because she not in y'all contacts. That's her contact picture on my phone, so I guess that's why it come up like that. I just want to thank y'all. Ooh, I'm excited to see what them young men have to say. I'm gonna tell them to write some letters. Write some letters. I'm excited, y'all. Thank you so much. And she's honest with her money too. That's my most actually. That's my most like financially like she do her chart. She like her mama. She gonna have her stuff down to the penny, honey. Thank you so much. She gonna have her stuff down to the penny. So she be like, wait a minute, mom, do my account look right? Cause I did these numbers. This was you've been struggling with your tithes. How is that, Nay? When you pay your tithes, God give you more money. Your intentions gotta be right, baby. And start out with 5. It could be your faith a little bit. Did you forget a week of tithes or something? Cause that'd be the thing too. 5 years is a lot. I know. I've been praying that he get out early too. I asked God no more than 18 months. I don't know how long he got. But sometimes when God set people down, it be to say they like to bills. Okay, well, write down that you need them to be lowered. Next steps is you want any budget plans? You got your bills on budget billing, baby, so you know how much they'll be, and then you know how many hours. I mean, I know life happens. Don't get me wrong, but definitely young people with y'all moving out, get on the budget billing plan. Sometimes it is cheaper to not be, but sometimes if you just know your light bill gonna be $110 a month, no matter what, you know you just need to come up with this amount of money for the month for your bills. And that's why I always do budget billing. Cause if my base number that I gotta have, if I don't got no extra, is this. It ain't gonna be 300 this month, 100 next month. It's just gonna stay consistent. Lights, water, gas, whatever. All my bills be on the budget billing. All my bills be on the budget. But God got you, baby. Just write it down. I'm constantly on the lookout for people to help. Come on. Don't it make you feel good to make somebody day? Thank you so much. Thank you, y'all. Who do it make you feel good to make somebody day? Come on, Tom. You know I just got a salary. What you mean, nothing? Listen. And it ain't gotta be money. It could be a sandwich. It could be your time. It could be, you know what I mean? It could be all of that. It feels good. It does. It does. It feels good. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I had that lady break down on me in the store the other day, and everybody was looking like, "Who is she?" Who or where would you suggest I send ties to? I'm not a member of a church. Give it to the poor around you, Craig. The crackhead lady on the corner, the alcoholic, the man standing on the corner with a sign. Don't judge what he gonna do with it. And two, the people in the grocery store behind you, the person that you know they don't, and you see them throw that change out. Keep that money in your pocket when you go in the store and intend on blessing somebody. Gotta put somebody in your way that needs that money. He'll do it every time. All you gotta do is say, God, this is what I want to give. He'll let somebody walk up to your car and say that they need the exact amount of money that you have in your pocket. It's didn't happen. It has happened. I'm like, dang, that was, I just said I was going. Excuse me, you got $20. As a matter of fact, right here in my hand is a $20 bill that I just said 45 seconds ago while I was at this gas station. God, who you want me to bless with it? And you knocked on the door talking about, do I got a couple dollars to get you something to eat? As a matter of fact, I got this dub for you. Here you go. Sure, my last $5 helped the man get his meds. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Just give it away. Give it to people that can't benefit, like, that won't benefit you back. Does that make sense? Like, some people only give to people that they know, like, they want the status to say they gave to this person. Or I get more joy out of giving to a person that can't give me nothing. Because then what that does is foster hope for that person. That they don't have to do nothing and God can still give them something. God can still take care of them. He can still, from a stranger. You hear me? Free giving without expectation. Now, wait a minute. I don't expect. Okay, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Let's clear this up, Miss Judy. I was homeless in Vegas for 4 years without shoes. Twice I prayed that a lady brought me shoes. Come on, Miss Black. Well, baby, people do not. People don't understand being homeless for real, for real. They don't even understand. If I tell you stories of how God told me to give and someone is very. Listen, I'm telling you. I paused my whole transaction at the gas station the other day to pay for an elderly lady's gas when her cars failed. Come on, Sarah. Y'all make me feel so good on the inside. A lady across the street needed to jump early to take her kids to school. I woke up out of my sleep to help, and it felt nice. Then they need nothing long time. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. What is it? And it felt nice as always. They needed nothing. Well, she offered me money. I said no. Come on. Come on. Come on. I will, Auntie. Thank you. I will. I saved a man's life after a motorcycle accident yesterday. I was the first responder. Are you serious? Oh my God. Girl. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, see, giving time. Do you see that? She could have drove on by or whatever. Ooh, girl, God, yeah, he got something good for you. Ooh, wee. You done saved somebody's life? Listen here, honey. Ooh, wee. And you don't even know, you probably just sowed a seed. If you got children, there could be something. See, we don't understand that what you sow, you reap. So God forbid that any one of your loved ones was in a situation, girl. Jesus, you just sowed a seed of a first. Are you getting this? What you sow I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. You know, girl, listen here. This is why. When you drive past somebody's hungry daddy, mama, cousin, somebody gonna drive past your loved one. You don't care about giving nobody a hot drink and you see them out there freezing while you blowing on your hot coffee. You gonna have a family member that's gonna experience a loved one. I'm telling you. I treat everybody like I would want to be treated if I was in that situation. I don't need no praise. I don't need no, listen, because I've been homeless. And I've been homeless with my kids. I was homeless as an 11-year-old child when my mom had a beautiful 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, upstairs, downstairs, sauna, washroom, all that. And guess what? I was still homeless. And some nights I didn't have nowhere to sleep. It was cold, no jacket, no nothing. Walking the streets, and it was nothing but the kindness of strangers. This is why I give to strangers and try to give to everybody I know, because I was on the receiving end. Have been on it several times because I didn't have it, but God sent somebody to help me, a complete stranger. That's why I say I'm a giver. It ain't because I want to. No, honey, I didn't be where I needed somebody to give to me. And I ain't talking about to go buy a PS5. I'm talking about rent, lights, food, gas, babysitting, you name it. CCDF, child care, food stamps, baby, I needed it all. Stranger will treat you better than your family. They sure will, honey. Now, that is a lesson I learned very early. That's why Jesus said, who was my mother and who was my brother? If you ain't trying to live for Christ for real, you are not my family. And people get mad when I say that, but if you a fake Christian, you ain't my family. Because the niggas in the hood will feed a homeless person before all the saved people I know. They'll see the crackhead and take them to the store and make sure the kids are straight. But a church person, honey, I'm not giving them my money for them to go smoke it up. I wish I would. But that's why the dope boy rolling in dodo. Not just because of the poison, but because a lot of them do take care of the little kid. Hey, little man, I know your mom out here. You will let me see your grade, your report card. All right, I'm gonna have you some shoes and an outfit on Friday next week because his mama was on crack, and he know how it is to come home and ain't no food. Mama drunk on the thing. Daddy ain't nowhere around. No clean clothes. No air conditioner. No lights. No water. No gas. No nothing. I done seen some hustlers that got more heart to give than the church folks. Make sure the crackhead lady light stay on because her kids in there. But a sanctified sister ain't gonna do nothing but come get her food stamps and spin them. I done seen crackheads give more than the church people. My auntie was on dope, but I guarantee you this, well, nobody leaving her house hungry. If you didn't have clothes, she was going to go find you something. And if you didn't have nowhere to stay, baby, you could take the floor. But you wasn't going to sleep outside. And she was a crackhead. Asked me if some of my sanctified family members was going to do that. Hell no. But they up in church. They said, Jesus, sit your tail down. You will take the crackhead stuff, but you will talk about the crackhead, but she got your purse that you wear in the church on Sunday with all your saved money in it. While you will buy stolen stuff and then talk about the crackhead that ran up in there to get it. While you sending them in the store to get your hats. Your Michael Kors bags that you know was boosted. And you know that she using it for her drug habit, baby, but you don't care. When a little boy come around there that everybody talk about, because his uncle got to him, and but you gonna take his stuff. You're gonna talk about him in a wig and you're gonna buy that bag. Right, sister and brother Biscuit? Let him come with a generator, brother, minister, reverend. You know it's stolen, you know it's hot, and you gonna buy it. For the church. With the church money. You get up in there and holler and fake in front for all them people and ride right past the people that need it. Stop it, because God sees you. Come on, never stop preparing. My auntie too, baby. Man, listen. My auntie will go stand in the line at the food line after she done sold all them food stamps, baby. What nobody, you not gonna be hungry. You might have to take a bath in the water that somebody else took a bath in, but you gonna be clean. It's like bathing in a river. The babies and then gone down to buckets of water and the whole nine. But guess what? She taught me to survive without electricity, without gas. I know how to cook a meal and all of these different things. Wash clothes, shave, soap down, the whole nine. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Filling up the tub with water and then using the tub water to flush the toilet. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That ain't y'all life. Y'all never had to live like that. I get it. I understand. Clothes hard because they done been washed in soap. Like the soap, like ivory that and you gotta shake them out a little bit because they been on the line hard and stiff. And it kind of still smell like outside, but at least it ain't dirty. Yeah, I know all about it. And too. And I'm grateful for them times too. That's how I know what we need if it ain't no electricity. Lived in a house with no heat, lived in a house with no air, lived in a house with no lights, lived in a house with no gas. Oh, okay. That's how you say. Oh, so we roughing it is what we used to call it. We just roughing it right now, you know. She gonna get the lights back on Tuesday. You here with these candles right now, though. I will not take back none of my experiences. Washing your clothes in the bathtub, Tone, we have to be in there stomping. And see, you know, if you roll them up in the towel and then get somebody on the other side of y'all, squeeze, they be dry when you pop them out. They just need about 5 minutes. You can take the blow dryer and you be done. You got to do what you got to do. Granted, my mama, I can't never remember saying my lights was off when I lived with my mom. Like, my mom would work 4 jobs if she had to. I don't ever remember a time when any of that happened. But I did go live with other family members and friends after my mama put me out. And so then I got to see a completely different life from what I was used to. But I'm happy. Because I think if I would have stayed in my mama house, I probably would have been real judgmental. Because I wouldn't have seen that type of lifestyle, not living without food and all of that kind of stuff. Like, that wouldn't have been a life that I saw. And I understand why, because my mom had to live like that, so she didn't want us to live like that. But I'm grateful that I did get to go out into the world young and see that everybody didn't live the way I lived and didn't have $1,000 Christmases, each kid, and coming home and it's the whole bed full of clothes. I learned that everybody don't live like that. I learned that everybody's cabinets don't stay stocked with food and they don't have a deep freezer downstairs and in the garage. I learned that sometimes they don't have food nowhere in the refrigerator. But had I never left my mama's house, I would have never even known that. Do you see what I'm saying? Because how many people? I'm saying in 1985 to spend $1,000 on each one of your kids. Hell, right now, who spent four? If you got 4 kids, you spend $4,000 at Christmas. Right now in this day and age, think about how much money that would have been considered in 1985 to 1995. My mama made sure for Christmas at least it was gonna be $1,000 worth of stuff. She had 4 kids, and she bought Christmas gifts for her nieces and nephews, her brothers and sisters. No, I'm telling you, we had wall-to-wall Christmases growing up. So this room, if this would have been, this whole wall would have been filled all the way out. I'm talking about feet. We would have 40, 50, 60, 70 gifts, like literally. It's not a game. It ain't no 5 or 6 or 7. No, you got a whole section that come all the way out. My mama, no. And my mama was doing that in the 80s, 90s. Yeah. Seriously. So when I left my mama house and I went to my friends' houses for Christmas, and the total number is 12 gifts under the tree. Like, I had $500 worth of clothes back then. That ain't counting caboodles, toys, all of that. But none of that stuff meant anything. I told you I used to get whoopings because I used to give it all away. My mom come home, I done took a $200 dress from Dillard's, baby, and gave it to the girl at school. She like, I'm going to kill you. MCM bags and everything. You like this first? My mama bought it for me. You can have Dooney and Burks. I didn't know. Look. You can have it. My dad did that for us, and there was 6 of us. Exactly. But guess what? If I had stayed like that, in that lifestyle, and in that life, I would not care about people that have less than me. I would feel like if they wanted it, they could get it. But because I had to leave and I had to wear other people's clothes because my mom said, you can't take nothing from here. So when I left my mama's house, I had a little sleep outfit, a couple pairs of drawers that I had bought, and that was it. I don't even know if I had shoes. Because she said I couldn't take nothing she bought. She stripped me out of my underwear, my bra, everything. I had to leave everything that she paid for when I left at 11 years old. So I had to depend. Where could I work at 11? Nowhere. I had to depend on other people to give me clothes and food and shelter and everything. Everything I needed. That sound like your mom? Yeah. 1991, I was on my own. And my mama wasn't on drugs. She wasn't an alcoholic. She none of that. None of the stuff that normally is why. None of that. So when I tell y'all Circa been on her own a long time, it's about to be 33 years come my birthday. It's about to be 33 years I've been on my own come my birthday. With no family, really, basically. I might go up and be around them for a couple months or a year, and then I'm back on the other side of town, on the other side of the country. Yep. But God took care of me. Why y'all think I believe in God the way that I do? I knew how to pray early. I told y'all my grandma was a pastor. So I watched my grandmother pray. And I heard what she said. So when I got in situations, I prayed and God came. And I was a baby. He protected me in places where people thought they was going to take advantage of me. And absolutely not. You not. And he didn't let them. I'm telling y'all, when I was a kid, I probably was maybe 101 pounds or something, 105 when I left, if that. God kept me in the streets. He kept me. He always let somebody look out, say, nah, she ain't like everybody else, bro. Nope, y'all. I'm not letting y'all do nothing to her. Why did I leave? She kicked me out. She tells people I ran away, but that was not the case. The first time I left, she kicked me out. But then she started doing, I'm not about, if you don't want me here, I'm leaving. I'm not about to stay here and be, oh, look, lady, just say, and then she would kick me out whenever she felt like it or whatever. And I just got tired. So I was like, I'm not doing it. I'll just stay out. Because you didn't have a bad day or whatever's going on with you. And I'm the brunt of whatever it is. Because my brothers didn't get it like I got it. They didn't. Her sons really couldn't do no wrong. Sad to say, but that's the truth. And I was the only girl, so I caught the brunt of why ain't the house clean and all of that. They could leave, I had to stay in the house, and it's just crazy. I love her though. I don't, my mom, she is who she is, and she has her own traumas. He did, Smitty, and I'm grateful. Now I tell y'all, listen, how old was Jesus when he left and went out into the world? Eleven, 12. 11 and 12. Because he had left before, he was like 11, 12. And he was gone until 30. And I tell y'all about my friend, the first person I went to go live with, for real. I went to her house, and she used to disrespect her mom. And I told her, it was right before my 13th birthday. I said, hey, or no, 12th birthday. I said, hey, you might not want to do that. Disobedient child shorten their days. And my friend got killed when we was 14. She got stabbed to death in a fight. In 1994, she got stabbed to death. So instantly, my ministry started. As soon as I left my mama's house, my ministry started. I would go places. I'm telling you, I used to be in the spot, in the trap, sitting there with my homeboys, and God say, get up and move. They about to raid the house. And I say, hey, y'all might want to close up shop. Girl, ain't nobody listening to you. And I get up and leave. Come back around the corner, and they can hit the house. Everybody out on the porch. It's still happening now. This kind of stuff still happens to me right now. I have a friend right now. Like, this kind of stuff still happens. Because I know there was something about you. It's my story you are telling. Yeah. Well, come on in, honey. That's why you see, I do not wear my stuff like a badge of sadness. It's victory to me. Because there was a lot of young ladies that did not make it. I got friends that they did it. I got homeboys, they did. They didn't make it here. Or if they is, they ain't in their right mind. Somebody done slipped them a Mickey. Their bodies is messed up. Like, I am a walking miracle. And I'm grateful for that. God did not have to keep me. He did not have to bring me through the stuff. That's why I said, when you walk around like Igor, like, oh, my life was horrible. You are taking God's glory. Do you understand? When you don't say, yes, I was homeless, but God did this for me. You take God's glory for bringing you out of the situation. If you're walking around saying, oh, my life has always been hard, but are you okay now? Did you die? But did you die, though? Because you could not be here to even tell the horrible story. You could have died. But did it kill you though? So what did you learn? Did you learn how to be a more evil and wicked, mean person? Or did you learn how to, I better treat people right? I've been SA, left for dead, you name it, all of that. That ain't stopping my joy because God didn't have to bring me out of it. He did not have to bring me out of none of the situations I was in. I should have died had the enemy have had his way. So if you walking around wearing what your mama did, your daddy did, your cousin, you taking God's glory. He don't get no glory out of your life. What did he bring you out of this situation for? He should have just left you in it if you're still going to be complaining about it 15 years later. Yep, brought me back from stage 4 cancer. Come on, and you definitely smile all the time. You was not, I mean, that I can see you not walking around sad because I didn't actually spend time with you personally and you smile all damn day. I met Michi in person. We went to the movies and he was smiling the whole time. Just beautiful smile. Wasn't sad, nothing. He ain't walking around talking about, yeah, I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor. He like, what we do? What we better do? What? Just brought me back from the loss of my son when I thought I couldn't go on. Come on. Jennifer. I have to show the dimples. I know you do, Petty. You thought you was slick. I was on to you. I seen you. Hit me with the side. I seen you. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Come on. You can use your story however you want to. Yeah, Tom, he hit me with the dimples. He thought he was slick. Yeah, he did. Uh-huh. And so, I'm just playing. But yeah, you can use your story as a story of triumph or a story of defeat. Which one are you using it as? I'm not living in sorrow. I had a heart attack and was dead 1 hour and 40 minutes, and he sent me back, and I was not. What? You was dead for 1 hour and 40 minutes, and he brought you back? What the hell? I survived every twisted, nasty issue with people, family, but I'm strong. Come on. God kept me from being paralyzed with severe spinal cord injury. Oh my! Listen here. If y'all don't journal this stuff down and talk about how good God is, this is what I'm talking about. See, these are the stories people need to hear. Oh, good. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. This good to me right here. See, this is what I be wanting to get on here. Do I have Zoom classes in the evening or only in the morning? They are random. We used to have a schedule. We don't anymore because people started it started being a lot. It's a lot of energy that I don't be having. I almost died twice in 2020. Wow. So he could have been there for over a year. Wow. Forgiving my mom was the most freeing thing ever. I'm telling you, you're not keeping me trapped with you in 1993, girl. 1997, 2010, I'm not staying there with you. That was supposed to be medically impossible to be dead for that long, but nothing is impossible with God. Come on, I was in the hospice for 4 days. Everybody that got their miracle story, just real quick, type I'm a miracle. Please. While I go pee, so that everybody in here, if you had a miracle, one of these miracles, I don't care if God came and paid your rent after they already said you had to leave. I'm a miracle. We need to tell God, thank you for allowing us. And this is why I can't go back to living that sad, sappy life. I do not want no part of it. Yep. These is the days I love right here, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. It's easy to complain every day or be disgruntled because things are not the way that you want them to be, but they not how they used to be. Come on, Taji. He could have left you there. And the thing that you begged him to get you out of, the sickness, the relationship, the job, the homelessness, whatever it is, he could have left you there. And instead of you saying, oh, girl, I was in a situation, oh, man, look, bro, I was in a situation, but God brought me out. Y'all didn't do that. You want to walk around sad and depressed. God don't get no glory out of you. I've had a heart surgery every year since 2018. Are you serious? Listen, amen. Uterine prolapse almost died, but I'm still here. Come on. This is what I'm talking about. Listen, y'all. This is why when people are like, oh, she do too much, because God did so much for me. And I ain't talking about material and financial. He helped my mind. Do you hear me? When my mind, I can feel my mind leaving out of my ears. I literally cut my hands over my ears and said, God, help my mind, because I felt myself losing my mind. I was under so much stress and craziness. And if God wouldn't have came for me, I probably would have been somewhere. I know this. I didn't know. I was like, God, you're going to have to help me. And now I understand when they say it's that little bitty line between sanity and insanity. It's that one thing that tip that scale. And you could be a Fruit Loop for the rest of your life. Just as cuckoo as Cocoa Puffs. But that's why God be telling you release it into his hands, because he knows how fragile the human mind is. Do you understand that? He understands the fragility of the human mind. This is why psychologists and psychiatrists make so much money. Because who can understand my mind? The one who made it, the one who created brains. This is why God said, renew your mind daily. Don't keep thinking about that old stuff. Let it go. because your mind is only going to be able to hold so much without getting too heavy and going over. This is why he said, quit thinking on the old things. Look forward to what's coming. You're welcome, Miss Carolina. This is a real thing, y'all. That's why I say I don't care who get up here and act like she cool, but she be doing too much. That's because you ain't been in the situations I've been in, and God may not have been as good to you as he been to me. But I'm gonna tell everybody, I can't take credit for nothing in my life. Living, walking, breathing, nothing. God can do whatever you want him to do, and they be mad. A PS5 showed up, didn't it? It showed up. Everything else then showed up. Y'all showed up. He kept telling me I was supposed to talk to the masses. But the masses wasn't around. It was little groups. He said, I'm preparing you for the masses. I said, why you won't just let me do this? He said, because you're going to be teaching every day for a long time. So I need you to get all that. You don't need to teach right now. You need to learn. Then after I had been learning for about 8 years, he started preparing me to teach. So I started teaching my auntie and my friends. He would have me do 8-hour Bible studies with one person and have to break everything down and show them. So what I do with y'all, it started with one. First it was me. Then it was 2, somebody else. Then they'll bring somebody else. Then it was 3. Then it got to the point where, especially when I was married, my husband used to be so mad because my phone started ringing at 3:30 in the morning for people getting ready to have Bible study before they went to work. Girl, because you know I need my daily fix, honey, because I can't, because give me a page or something. And people would be mad, like, you've been on Bible study with them for 2 hours. Okay, well, the Bible study is running long. I'm going to call you back. Yeah, that's what you said 2 hours ago. Well, I told y'all when I first started doing this, the people that I had Bible study with every day, they did not like this. They did not like y'all. I ain't gonna lie. They did not like y'all at all. They said, okay, you've been online 8 hours. I mean, how much time do they need? They don't know you got a regular job before this TikTok. We need our Bible study. So now they got to come over and get it with y'all. They won't be happy. Because they used to have a one-on-one for 8 hours, 6 hours, 3 hours. I'm serious. Watch this. I don't know if she gonna answer. Watch it. She might not answer. Hi. Okay, don't say my name. We on live, okay? Okay, cousin. When I first started doing TikTok and stuff, did or did not people get attitudes because I wasn't able to do our regular Bible studies no more?
Oh, I was feeling away. I'm like, I mean, we can't save the world.
Cousin, what?
I gotta get on TikTok. I did my one-on-one, and who are they?
Do y'all hear that? It's a real thing. I'm telling you, folks was not. They did not like y'all when I first started this.
I was all like, well, cousin, everybody ain't your assignment. We can't save the world.
Listen, Rika said we family, cousin. We is family.
We are now, but baby, we wasn't when we started because my friends don't have friends.
Okay. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that? I love you, cousin. I'm going to call you back. Thank you. I told you. I told y'all. I told y'all. She said, what you mean? She said, we can't save everybody. I mean, they probably ain't even listening anyway. I'm the type of people just have a straight attitude. Like, really? You've been online all day. I mean, you was on, I checked, you was on there at 7 o'clock. You see, she said, my friends don't have no friends. I'm telling y'all, they used to be hot. I got a lot of flack from this. Y'all do not understand. I was like, but God, y'all did steal me, Tom. And folks was not happy. I'm telling you. She said, my friends don't have friends. I am their only friend. That's it. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a lot of people I told y'all all my friends went away. I guess because they wouldn't, I don't know. Don't nobody talk to me no more. Y'all did that. And then y'all can't come over my house. So then I just be in here talking to y'all. I know. And no, we not sorry, Tom. Lord. Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord. Yes, I love y'all too. I'm about to go find me something to eat. I may make some. Ooh, is Auntie Sandra here? Auntie Sandra, let me tell you what I did. Y'all wanna know what I did today? So I was real hungry and I didn't want to order nothing. So I got me some chicken wings, defrosted them, and put some of that Saison Completa, baby, and some olive oil and some onions, and put that bad baby. No flour. Made some naked wings. Oh my God! I was on the floor like him. I still got one left. I said I'm about to go in there and eat it, baby. It was so good, oven baked on 450. Them wings, and you don't need no other seasonings. I just sprayed a little olive oil on there, put some onions in there, baby. Them naked wings was fire. Skin was all It was good. That was my breakfast and my lunch. You barbecue today, made macaroni and cheese and butter beans. Ooh, yes. Saison completa. Saison complete. Fire. She bought me the big one too. Look. And I just take a little bit out and sprinkle it. Hold on, my Auntie Sandra got me all the way together for the end of the world. They got the big jug too. This is what 3 pounds, 6 pounds of season. And this all you need. You don't even need nothing else. You don't need no salt. Auntie, my chicken was salt fire, Auntie. Oh baby, I just tossed it in there. I didn't have no other seasonings, none. I didn't. That's why it's complete. You don't need nothing else. Oh yes, honey. Circle, can you steal my tank top minus the grease stains? Listen, mine got grease stains on it too. Yeah. You don't need nothing but this until you ain't lying. Baby, listen here. I think it is from, did you get this from Amazon, Auntie? Or Walmart? I don't know. Ooh, but you can smell it through the box. Just use this on your Tuscan chicken, baby. Listen here, honey. Ooh, it smells so good. Ooh, I know I wasn't supposed to open it, but I'm going to use it now, Auntie. Yes, Sam's Club. Oh, yes. And this is, honey, this is all you need. And you don't need a lot. You only need a little bit. Baby, listen here. How much is tithes I need to make changes? It's 10% of your gross, not your net. See, a lot of people still be in financial ruin because they don't pay on they pay on their net. So they pay on what they bring home. But you're supposed to pay on all he gave you. So like if your check $500, then you need to pay $50. Do I want anything that I don't have? Y'all done bought me everything. I don't think it's nothing I don't have. I honestly don't think it's nothing. I mean, yeah, I can't think of nothing. Y'all just bought me a PS5. I don't know. I don't need nothing. Like right now, I'll be trying to think of stuff. The only thing I mean the thing for now, as a matter of fact, can I say this? I do need a car, but I'm gonna get one. That's God gonna send one when he's ready for me to have it. be out here on the prowl, so he might not want me to have no car. Cost me a little bit too much to go looking for trees right about go tree shopping, so I don't tree shop. But if I had a car, I could go Christmas tree shopping all the time. It'd be Christmas tree season every day. Look at that. I think I like them tall pines. Well, there is a palm tree. I mean, he said, nah, she'll be tree shopping. Keep her ass in the house. Because I would be tree shopping, honey. Oh, look at that. Is that a Carolina pine? Or now that's a Louisiana palm tree, ain't it? He know what to do. He know exactly where to keep me at because he already know, honey, I'll be tree shopping. It'll be Christmas tree shopping every day. Well, let's go to the mall and see what kind of trees they got over there. He know to keep me in the house. And I know just where to go find them at. The hood got all the best trees. And they always have the best branches as well. So they don't be about nothing. They ain't shading nobody, no leaves. They ain't producing no fruit. But they branches always be sturdy. they be sturdy. Mm-hmm. They ain't producing not a damn fruit. And ain't shading not a soul. But if I need to hang on or climb up, I'll be all right. I'm just saying. Shit. Know where to go get them. Them hood branches be the best. You know? I don't know why. It's maybe the hood and the way they nourish them. They just don't be about nothing. Listen. They don't be about nothing. Yes. You said Nathaniel. Nate. Well, listen, where is... I'm having a hot flash thing about trees. Listen here. Especially the hood ones. The way they sway in the wind is nice. Just let me stop. I'm about to go. I'm about to go find me some food. I'm about to go get me some food before I get in trouble. Ooh. Homie shook his head and laughed and walked out because he know his homeboys is them hood trees. He already look. He said, I gotta leave. See, Auntie always on some BS. Let me go because she talking about my homeboys now. I can't be a part of this. It's breaking the man code to even listen. You said purple pineapples. Yeah, the numbers start drop time to go. She talking about I used to be one of them niggas. Let me go before my wife started looking at me crazy. No. She about to X-nay on that circus. She about to remember we at a good place. Just leave it. She about to remember when. Listen here. Too funny. We look, they like, dang, circle. I'm on a good foot. She just started letting me sleep back in the bed. Dang. I'm on the good foot. I got my Bible. Stop. Listen here. Girl, yes, he been had a double lock on the door. Hell, it's a Harry Potter lock on here unless you got a spiritual key. You ain't getting in. You better work your magic and hit your little numbers and stuff, because if he don't give you the code, you can't get in. Believe me, I tried to break it open. I didn't try dynamite to bust that bad baby down. I didn't try to get me a locksmith over here. He said, absolutely not. I'm the only one with the key. And until I give the man the key, he will not open the vault. Believe it. My dad is okay. Single people. Raise your hand if you're single. I'm about to show you something. Now, maybe if you up for the challenge, I'm about to show you something. You better be mad. But I'm going to show you anyway. Who's single? Ask God to CB you and see what happens. For those of you that's single and still dipping, finding your way in strange pools sometimes that you're not supposed to be wading in, ask God to CB you and see what happens. Y'all know what CB means? Who know what CB means? Uh-huh. Area blocking. Area blocking. Kids is CBers too. Soon as they know that it's about to be some grown stuff going on, they all of a sudden can't go to sleep. So God will CB better than the children. Child barriers, right? Well, we call them something that rhymes with some yeah. Ask him to CB you and see if he don't. Baby, you'll have your whole night plan. And he'd be like, I bet you don't. I'm on lockdown. Okay, yes, baby. He be CBing you. You hear me? If you really want to get your life together, ask God to CB you and see what he do. He'll CB worse than the kids, I promise you. You'll be like, really? Your tire, all 4 of your tires is flat. You fell asleep. You had to work over. It's raining and you can't see. You gotta run to the hospital because your grandma went there. Your cousin just came into town. And you ain't seen them in 20 years. What the heck? You ain't free this whole week. Come on, knew this. I would have did it on Tuesday. I'm telling y'all the truth. Because y'all know y'all laughing because y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Look it. Y'all see the sweat? You see it? It's out of here. But guess what? Now, I'm making a joke out of this. But what if God was keeping you safe? Sorry. Tell my nephew I'm sorry. How did God start talking to me? His voice sounds just like your voice. Or if you hear your mama say something right before you get ready to go do something, and just this random thought of your mama talking to you, he got a whole bunch of voices. He can talk to you through the TV, a sign, a billboard. It's a whole bunch of ways. It ain't just vocally. You ask him something, he'll put words in front of you, be like, "Oh, that was for me. I'm gonna go this way." He don't just have one way to talk to you. He can talk to you through your children. He can have I tell this story. One time, I accepted you, Lady SK. Did you see that? I figured out how to accept people today. I did. I accepted 3 people as my friends on PlayStation Network today. I feel good. Learned how to do that. Mm-hmm. Right. I was trying to find something, Madonna. You got it. Circle voice be doing the most in my head. You know what? That cracks me up when y'all say y'all hear me. I ain't gonna lie, because my kids say the same thing. They do. They be like, Mom, I was out and I heard your voice telling, why you gotta say it like that? He been knocking my head off with the devotionals for 2 weeks. Baby, girl, you wanna hear my page for today? Who wanna hear my page for today? Hurt my heart. Who wanna hear my page? Girl, listen. Ooh, Jesus. I don't even. Y'all about to see. I be telling y'all the truth. Oh God. So just so y'all know, I be telling y'all my problems. Y'all be faking like y'all ain't got none. Y'all wonder why he keep me in the. Y'all see it? Hey, tell everybody thank you, little girl. There go that baby. Did you tell you came here to tell everybody thank you for sending you your prison ministry money? Tell all your aunties and uncles thank you. Little girl, get to distributing. And some of them said there's more coming. So get to distributing so God can do what he gonna do. You never know what's gonna come out of that little baby. And thank you for caring about others. Okay, you gonna send it as soon as he calls and lets you know their information. Thank you, little baby. We love you. You good. Whenever y'all got it, it's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that gives into my baby's ministry too. I love this place. Me too. So now, Town Our Place, we got us a prison division. Who knew? Thanks, Miss Eliana Tamor, for starting our prison division. Cause now, her thing is Ellie. Put your cash app up there, girl. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got us a yes, and we ain't stealing your stuff, but we gonna just grandmother and grandfather it under our stuff. So now we got us a prison division. Thanks. Mm-hmm. And zoo. That makes me excited, y'all. Hey, little girl, make sure you let them know. I love y'all. Did Elliot? Did you put your stuff up there, girl? She probably didn't got out the live. Anyway, let me read my page here. Thank you so much, classy lady. So this is she okay. You said invite us to the wedding. I will fly from California. I would do that. What book is this? It's my His Princess Everyday book. Do y'all want me to read the page or not? Because I said, God, is there a man that is going to understand my crazy tale and let me just be me? I ain't going to have to be circle all the time. Like I could just be my other person. I had this prayer before I went to sleep last night. I said, God, is there any man on this planet that's going to be okay with me being with the stuff I got in here? Is there one that's just gonna let me be myself? Like he'll be fine with me doing what I'm doing right here and not be trying to stop me and being weird and all of that. Is there one? This is the question I asked. That's the book he been busting your head with, girl. He bust mine this morning with the same book. So he in the busting head business. Okay. Here we go. This is what he said to me at 5 o'clock this morning. You welcome. He said, today's love letter circle is about men. The prayer I heard last night is there anybody that understands me. You hear me? For real. Is there ever going to be a person that understands me completely? That's not intimidated by what I do. And when I flipped open the book this morning, this is where it came from. Here we go. Right, girl. My beloved daughter, right now there is a man that I am preparing to be your husband. I am carving things into his character and putting treasures of wisdom and truth in his heart so he will be able to love and lead you, my daughter. I know your heart wants to experience love from a man right now, but I don't want you, my beloved daughter, to give yourself away to a counterfeit. The enemy of your soul wants to break your heart, and I want to save your heart for the man you will spend your life with someday. You don't have to be anxious for love. I can and will meet your every need if you allow me to. Wait on my best and trust me to bring your true love to you in my perfect time. Love your heavenly Father. It says, for your creator will be your husband. The Lord of heaven's army is his name. He is your redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of all the earth. It says, today's decision, starting today, I choose to seek my God with all my heart so that my future husband has to seek God to find me. I trust that my, did you hear that? He got to go to God to find you. She got to go to God. They got to find God to find you. Okay? I'm going to read that again. I'm going to say wife or husband because it's the same, because it's some men looking for some good women too. Okay, starting today, I choose to seek my God with all my heart so that my future husband or wife has to seek God to find me. I trust that my heavenly daddy knows what I need and that one day when the time comes, he will open that door for me. Today, I will only hand my heart over to my God who will protect it. Who remembers me telling y'all that before I got married, I told God I'm giving you my heart. And when me and my husband got divorced, I used to tell him, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And it's crazy because God won't let me fall in love with you. That is because, yes, this was my devotional today. This one is fire, honey. This right here, fire. This right, and it's 503 pages, so it's more than enough for you to do 2 a day. I'm happy you got this message when I pray for you. Sometimes I pray you get a Mr. Circa. Thank you so much, because I be lonely, y'all. Not in the sense of, it's just companionship. Like, God don't let me talk to nobody, really. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm used to being with my brothers. I got a lot of homeboys, but they married and stuff now. So just my regular people that I be around, I don't get to be around nobody. He keeps me locked up and won't let me out. Yeah, this is a real good one. You got a girlfriend going through some stuff, daughters that are dealing with low self-esteem. Yeah, platonic friends. You know how we do. And my daughter will tell you, there she go. Ain't most of mom's friends men? And they were all platonic friends that I could trust with y'all, and I didn't have to worry about no crazy stuff. There go my baby. That's my youngest child. You see, so she can tell you that I'm used to being around like my homeboys and stuff, and I can't be around nobody. You have bought it for many people. It has helped so much. I'm telling you right now, it's a great book. Them be the best friendships. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. So, yep, my Prince devotional. His Prince is everyday devotional. And for my men, we got one for y'all too. It's the one for men. So if you want to buy one for your sons and your husband, this is a good one. I just gave somebody a page out of it this morning, one of my guy friends. And I will use it 4 times in a day, especially when my mind is all over the place. I'll pick up a page and close my eyes and open it, and it always be right on the money. Amazon. You can get it at Christian bookstores too, but I would go to Amazon. Or like Borders, Barnes and Nobles, they be having them. This lady just passed away too. She just died from cancer like over Christmas time, I think, or a little after. You've given 3 of these books out so far, and Auntie, they work. I don't know. It might be in the devotionals. It might be in the Amazon shopping and devotionals. You can check in there. If this one isn't, her other books are, and you can get this one. But I think this one is in the Amazon devotionals section. Ladies, did y'all hear that book? That page? It is on Amazon. Okay. So when y'all think God don't be beating on my head, I ask questions, he answers it. There was someone that asked me, how does God talk to you? An easy way for him to do it is for you to get a book like this. Ask a question, pray, and then open it up. And honey, he be fopping everybody in the head. My friends call me for pages. I told you people used to call me in the morning. And they be like, 20. It got to the point where they didn't even say good morning. I answered, I said 27. 27. I need page, or they'll just text me and be like, give me page 27. No, good morning. I don't gotta give you nothing. You just got so comfortable. I read a page to my coworkers every day, and one of them told her mom, and she asked where I got it. Come on, Shaniqua. Yes, Eliana, because you know you was one of them people. Because you know you, there go my baby. Mom, 27. Excuse me, hello. Give me a page. No, hello. That's why I bought them their own books, and then they friends start hitting them asking for pages. Evil self. Raggedy. They do be on point, don't they, Jewel? I'm telling you. So if you want answers, I bought one for my sons and my husband. Come on, I'm telling you. I need all the information I can get. And sometimes the answers don't be clear. And God will have stuff right in front of you, and it'll be right there. Like Chris, give me a number between 1 and 365. I'm going to show you how it works. Give me a number, Chris, between 1 and 365. $327. I think this is on our devotionals thing too. They have this one in the girl version too. So there's devotions for the guy and devotions for the guy girl. The girl one is pink. Yep. So 327. Hold on, I'm gonna read it to you. Let's see what God got to say, y'all. Y'all ready? You ready, Chris? Here we go. Here go your page. Wait a minute. Where is my joy light at? Give me a second. I put it somewhere right in front of me here. What did I clamp it on? I just seen the dang thing. Do y'all see it behind me already? No. It's two of them. Joy, don't kill me. They probably both in my room. Or I just can't see it right now. Okay. Well, don't send me another one. I'll find it. They probably both in my room in a book. I thought I put it right here. Anyway, here we go. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. It says, hold on. Joy, don't kill me. It's in my room. It says, if we go on sinning after we have learned the truth, no sacrifice can take away our sins. Oh, God's forgiveness is generous, but it's not free. The forgiveness that comes with salvation demands something from you. A confession of sin and a promise to turn away from that sin. People who go on sinning will never find God's forgiveness, according to Hebrews 10 and 26. But of course, we know that we all sin, and we all have turned away. So how can the Bible say no sacrifice can take away our sins? The answer is simple. There are two kinds of sinful actions. One is the sin of the flesh, which Paul talks about in Romans 7. That's when you know God's word and you do and you want to do God's will, but your flesh is weak and you just can't seem to do what you want to do. This kind of sin makes you distressed in a godly way, and that leads to repentance. But when a person knows God's word, but decides that it's either not worth it or not necessary to do what God wants, they commit a sin of will, they commit a sin of the will. That is, they willfully disobey. They are rejecting God and removing him as Lord of their life. This kind of deliberate act of the will is what Hebrews 10:26 is talking about when it says there is no sacrifice for our sins if we go on sinning. The rejection of God is a terrible thing, and for the God guy, it's an impossibility. Though you might fail over and over again to get it right, your will really wants to get it right. It's just having a hard time. When that's your state of mind, you can be sure that forgiveness of sins is yours, no matter what the sin or how hefty the mistake. Okay, did you get that? So basically, you learning the word if you've been over here. Okay? And there are things that you're going to know that you know for a fact is wrong. And you're like, I don't really care. I don't care. I'm just going to do it. But then there's stuff that you really trying not to do, like go tree hunting. And sometimes you fall into a tree. But it's something you really don't want to do, and it makes you sad when you do. You know? And then you be regretting it and saying, God, please forgive me. But some people just be like, I don't care. I'm about to do it anyway. That is so good. I got my ex that in hopes that he would change, and he barely opened it. And he don't know that all the gifts for him to be okay was in there. So, Chris, it's something that God has been telling you was wrong, and you feel kind of guilty doing it probably. Just go on and try to stay clear from it. Tell old girl you can't come over. No, I'm just playing. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Did I say that right? Or Michaela? I don't know how to say it. We're going to call you Michael. I don't want to say it wrong. Tell old girl she can't come over tomorrow. She can't come over. It's a wrap. She cannot come over. Stay from over here, girl. This is the Lord's house. Let me go. I'm about to go, y'all. I gotta go find me some food. And it's hot. I gotta go. Look at that. Look at all that sweat y'all make me do around here. This a whole workout. I don't even know how I got no stomach, and that's the only part be sweating. In my armpits. Yeah, I love y'all. I'm about to go. Thank you for everybody that gave to the prison ministry. We just started us a prison ministry. Now look at that. I definitely will pray for you. I pray for y'all every day. I promise I do. I got 3 books from your Amazon list. This is going to be the next one. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. The more books, the more information. And then think about this. Thank you so much, Alexandria. So if you don't have the stuff, okay, like prime example, if I'm looking for an answer from God, at least if I got a devotional, some type of devotional just talking some sense, I can get something. You see? I really do pray for y'all. I pray. Listen, I get up every morning and I do my devotional time for about 3 or 4 hours. You can get books from everywhere. I mean, if that's a random question, I don't know what books. I mean, Goodwill, everywhere. I buy my books from everywhere. I go to garage sales, Goodwills, everywhere. Amazon. I did get some. A lot of it. So much so that I had to give some away to my neighbors because I forgot that I wasn't buying for our whole family. And I bought 2 extra large orders of rice, 2 orders of chicken wings, and 8 egg rolls. And the only thing that I didn't eat was the extra order of rice. Sir, thank you. Extra large orders of rice. Hey. Yes. So, I'm about to go, y'all, because I need to go take a shower. I do not like being. My daughter, it's really her credit. We ain't started nothing. I'm just taking credit for my daughter's stuff. My daughter has started to send money to different people that her friend that's in prison knows that don't have anybody to send them commissary. So she took some of her money, then I sent her some money, and now some people from the WOIU community sent my daughter money to send up to the prison where her friend is, to the people that don't get no commissary, to the people that don't have anyone to send them. And they're young boys, they under 20. Yeah, so folks gave a couple dollars to her so that she can send to some other people. So she's waiting on her friend to call so that he can get some more information about other people that don't get commissary, and then she's just going to put it all on their book. Like, surprise, I'm going to put it all on their books. No, don't send it to me. Don't send it to me. No, send it to her, Wally. It's Ellie the Real. ELLIE the Real. They said she got a yellow E. Mm-hmm. We use our manners here. No, don't send me the money. Miss Barbara, I'm about to send that to my daughter. Thank you. Don't send me the money. Send it to her. Ellie the Real. Ellie the Real. Oh, you send it to me? It's okay. Okay. I'm going to send it to her. Don't send it to me. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Look, after the school drive, I'm going to send it to her. I'll send it to her right now. Thank you so much. Hey, baby. We getting ready to go. I've been looking for you. I'm getting ready to go now. I'm sorry. How was your day, Miss Isabel? You're welcome. Did you have a good day? Oh, y'all. I be having indigestion and everything, has it? Yes, pumpkin. I'm sorry. Auntie about to get off, but I'll probably be on in the morning. I love y'all. It's crazy. And the crazy thing is, that's my most, all my kids are givers, but she'll work and give her whole check away. And I'll be having to tell her, hey, you gotta keep something for yourself. But she act like a mama. Mama, I just can't see people struggling or going without. I know. And I'm happy you like that. Mm-hmm. It's okay. We gonna be back. I might get back on. I don't know though, because I feel kind of sick to my stomach. You're welcome. Thank you so much. God, he do bless her though. He be looking out for her. You know what I mean? There be opportunities and different things that God gives her, because she always look out for people before herself. Yep. I love y'all. Yep. So I'll get on here a little bit later, maybe. I don't know, or if not in the morning. So I need to go eat. My stomach is. I ate that beef the other day, and I'm gonna be uncomfortable for about 3 days. That's what's going on. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. I'll see y'all later. I'm really about to go though.